नमस्ते दोस्तों, मेरा नाम जूली है और मैं भारत में रहती हूँ। और सबसे पहले I want to say thank you for having me here. I'm super excited to share with you my story, how did I came to India, how much I love to embrace Indian culture. So let's start with how did I get introduced to India. So basically, I got married to an Indian man, my beautiful Haseen husband, and we met in Dubai. Actually, on the beach. It was not anything that we knew each other before. We were randomly meeting at the beach, and I was swimming like a machli, like ekdam like a fish, and he was asking me, how do you do that? And I told him, just swim like a fish. And I didn't know because he's from Rajasthan, and in Rajasthan they don't have a samudra, right? So yeah, he didn't know how to swim, and I tried to teach him, and that was like the opener of basically the whole conversation. And we got really close to each other, and the next thing, he invited me for Indian food. And that was my first time eating Indian food. It was paneer butter masala, so I really, really loved it. It was an explosion in my taste buds. You know, in Germany, we use as a masala probably like salt and pepper, and maybe some nutmeg, and that's it. So having all this mirchi and turmeric and all these Indian masalas, it was wow. So from that moment, I was like, wow, I want to know more about India, especially since my husband has told me, each masala comes from a background, like everything, like by example, if I feel bad, I will have an ajwain seed, and it will help me. Or these small little seeds, I forgot the name, but they're really helpful. So I feel like everything, all these foods, all these seeds, they have some meaning, and I was like, wow, this is so interesting. Like, we don't have that in Germany. When we feel sick, we will just take some medication. And here, from our ancestors, like taking all these natural things, like following the nature, it's really great. So I was like, okay, let's go to India, let's explore, let's find out more about it. And then we traveled together to India. I got to meet his really, really kind and loving family. I also got to meet I made a lot of friends. So basically, they really welcomed me really, really warmly. And when I came to India, there were people on the street inviting me for food at their home. And I feel like that's a warm welcome. I was not expecting that. And everywhere were people, like it was crazy. I never seen so many people. If you imagine, in the West, we don't have much people on the street. But in India, there were so many people, and they were all smiling to me. And I was like, wow, are they all so happy? So, yeah, I came to India, and I got married. And it was very, very Bollywood kind of style. So that thing what we see in the movie, the romantic and the heritage, it's all there. And I was like, wow, I'm so happy to experience that. And I felt more and more in love with the Indian culture. So basically we settled in India, first in Jaipur, because that's where my husband is from. And I got to wear all these outfits. I learned how to wear sari. I learned why to put the sindoor, and also I learned that to put it from down to up and not from up to down. I used to do that mistake in the beginning, but I learned from it. So it basically means that my husband has a good health, for my husband. So I keep everything upright, the energy up. So I learned so much about energies and about rituals. Like each of the rituals, they're meaning something. Everything you can see on an Indian woman, or like from the Indian cultural outfits, you see everything has a meaning. And they were coming to meditation and yoga, which is like a very, very big cult in the West. And we don't really know what is it. We are just doing it as a kind of exercise. And I'm doing yoga since 9 years, but I never really knew why I'm doing it. I thought it's an exercise. I didn't know the backgrounds. So when I came to India, I learned, okay, we're doing yoga for our soul also. It's not just the physical body, it's also the soul and the mind. And then we're coming to meditation. And I used to suffer on panic attacks. I still do, but very, very less since I started meditation. It helped me to cool down and to understand my inner self and to connect with the universe. And also I got to know that we are all basically one. Like so many, my brain is, it's flashed by so many things which I got to learn since I'm living in India. I would have never thought that, in 5 years I can learn so many things. And I'm really grateful to be here. I'm really grateful to spread this energy throughout my videos. I do travel a lot within India. And I feel like India has everything. It has mountains, it has the samudra, it has also desert. So I feel like, I don't even have to go outside of India to travel and to see new things. Whenever I step out of my door, I see new things. Every day there's a new experience. So yeah, as of now, we are staying in Goa. And well, the culture in Goa is very different to the culture in Jaipur, I would say. So it's always something new. As I said, like each state has something different to offer. Different food, different things, different traditions. Let's talk about the cultural differences. Like, let's talk about the challenges I faced coming here as a foreigner. There were a lot of misunderstandings. There were also a lot of pop-ups, basically, which I didn't understood the things. And, there were misunderstandings. But basically, by being respectful, being patient, and being open by heart, these things get just clarified. So I think one of the most important things it is in the life to have an open heart, to be able to receive the things and to understand the things. Because if you close your heart, how will you understand the things? So that's a very, very important part. Also, I feel like coming to India really gave me courage. Like, it is the risk to take. So by example, a couple of my friends said, why would you go to India? This is so far from your home country. It's going to be so different. But I was really excited, so I came here, and it's nothing I regret. Like, I'm really happy being here, and I feel like if I wouldn't have taken this risk, then I wouldn't get to experience all these nice things. And through my experience, I understood how important it is to care about others, to bounce back from tough times, to appreciate the beauty of different cultures. Because when you live in one country, you don't see what is going on outside this country. So you only know your own culture. And understanding a different culture is really not easy. So yeah, it takes time, but eventually with an open heart and with kindness, you will get to understand the things, and it's going to be easy for you. So I hope I could encourage you to appreciate the wonderful aspects and a little bit of insight from my eyes, seeing India and Indian culture and all the diversity around us. And let's work together, let's breed unity, understanding, love, kindness, making the world a better place for the generations, for the upcoming generations to come. As Mahatma Gandhi once stated, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And the joy of life lies not in reaching the destination, but in the beauty of the journey itself. So I consider this journey, well, yeah, as my way. And I don't really have a goal in all what I'm doing, except of spreading positivity and spreading out this beautiful culture. And whenever my friends are asking me about India, I'm like an open book. I'm just telling them everything, and then they're like, "Wow, I didn't know that." So they are so I'm trying to spread the beautiful image. And yeah, well, I hope we are not just watching and admiring the Indian culture, but join it also with love and add our own stories to the beautiful fabric of India. So, Jai Hind.